Imagine working for months, but every cent you earn goes to someone else. Sounds unfair, right? But because of taxes, this is the reality. Welcome to the story of Tax Freedom Day, the moment you finally stop working for SARS and start working for yourself. What is Tax Freedom Day? Well, Tax Freedom Day is the day when the average South African stops paying the government's bills and starts earning for themselves. Every year, taxes like income tax, VAT, and others take a big chunk of your earnings. Since 1994, South Africa's Tax Freedom Day has migrated from April to May, and every year the May date grows closer to June. In 1995, South Africa achieved its earliest Tax Freedom Day in the first half of April. Today, Tax Freedom Day is being pushed into late May. 2025's Tax Freedom Day is the 16th of May. That means you work over 4 months, 136 days, just to cover taxes before keeping a single rand for yourself. Simply, if Tax Freedom Day is on the 1st of January, taxpayers are paying little to no tax. And if it is on the 31st of December, taxpayers are forking everything they have over to government. The later the day, the worse for the average taxpayer. How taxes add up. Here's the deal. Government grabs money daily through VAT when you buy things like groceries or clothes, and monthly through PAYE income tax from your paycheck. Tax Freedom Day takes all these taxes and other forms of indirect taxation, like state debt and inflation, adds them up and spreads them across the year to show the total tax burden in one clear way. How it's calculated. Technically then, we take the government's total expenditure as a percentage of the country's economic output, called the gross domestic product, multiply by 365 days, and add 1 day. The result? The number of days you're working for the government. State expenditure is a good proxy for the tax revenue SARS acquires for government, because it also includes the accumulating burden of deferred taxation through the debt financing of government budget deficits, and the net wealth transfers of inflation. Why it's getting worse. Back in 1994, Tax Freedom Day was the 12th of April, 4 weeks earlier than it is in 2025. Why the shift? Government spending has jumped from 30% of GDP to 38%. Higher taxes mean less money for you, and South Africa's tax burden is already among the highest for a developing country. Meanwhile, economic growth is slowing, and many feel they're getting little in return, like poor state education and out-of-control crime. So, why does this matter? High taxes drag down the economy. The government is less efficient than private businesses, so shifting money from your pocket to theirs means less innovation and fewer jobs. Plus, the more money government controls, the more tempting it is for bad actors to try to gain access to those funds, spurring corruption. Later, Tax Freedom Days signal a growing burden, threatening your financial freedom. Tax Freedom Day enables South Africans to ask, are we getting value for our taxes? For the months of work we all do for the state's benefit and the trillions of rands we hand over without question? We're not so sure. For more content like this, please consider supporting the Free Market Foundation, South Africa's premier advocate of free enterprise, private property, and limited government, and help us put liberty first.